Okay, Friday morning is the 25th of April, 2025. Going to be a pretty nice day. Showers could come in later in the day, but especially this evening into the overnight. Get some showers and potentially some thunderstorms. We need all the rain we can get. We'll look at the drought monitor, which continues to show a severe drought. We're getting really scary now as we start to get into warmer temperatures, even next week, that the stress on plants will really start to show up. So, something we need to take in mind. So here we are today. High pressure in control for the time being, but clouds increasing through the day, and then, like I said, showers towards evening, maybe a few thunderstorms. We need it, and then going into overnight into early tomorrow, and maybe some showers on and off tomorrow. Not a widespread chance of rain tomorrow at all. Hit or miss, mostly miss is what I would say for tomorrow for showers. But we'll bring in some windy conditions as we go into late Saturday and into Sunday. Sunday will dry up. We'll be in the upper 60s, so a little cooler and definitely chilly on Sunday night into Monday. But we warm up pretty quickly next week. This high pressure system on Monday will move east of us and southeast of us, and then that brings a return flow, or southerly winds, as they call it. So return is from the south. And that's going to warm up our temperatures really well into the 80s. And then later next week, we'll see. So this is Tuesday. We go into Wednesday. We're getting some southerly winds and maybe some unsettled weather. But nothing super organized until this front comes through. But even that, not a lot of rain. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, there's nothing really there. It's just chances of rain and showers. This organized area of really severe weather, unfortunately, is going to really affect the middle part of the country. You have to watch out for it. But look, that low goes to the west of us. So yes, maybe some showers, maybe some thunderstorms, but not a organized amount of rain. We can hope for it. For sure, but that's showers and thunderstorms. That's a week from now. So, like we're seeing today, some showers and storms move through. Maybe a quick little shot of cooler and windy air comes in as we head into the weekend. Next weekend, similar to what we're experiencing now. So literally a wash and repeat kind of situation where the cooler air will move out and then we'll start warming up into the following week. That's the way it looks like at this point. I mean, once we start getting out beyond that point, patterns may shift or change, but it's hard to tell, so I wouldn't really count on much. What this does not look like is a lot of precipitation. So unless we get some thunderstorms, which are possible today, if we just kind of go out on the model itself and look at what the progression here is. So this is the showers and stuff for tonight and tomorrow. You can see that scattered, and we're here in this region. We can go ahead and let's go local here with the forecast just to show you kind of what we're showing. From a moisture perspective. You can see some moisture around, and if we do get thunderstorms, that's pretty much what this model is showing. If it does get thunderstorms involved, maybe we can get up to a half an inch or so from precipitation. But because it's just going to be scattered, it's going to be hard to tell for sure. So anywhere from a quarter to a half an inch is possible from the rain that we have. So this is, I'm going into the future here, so this is going out into next week. You see it's dry until later in the week, maybe we get some showers, but look, that's not a lot, 1/10 of an inch or so. Our precipitation and the scattered showers that kind of come through. It's not until next Friday that maybe some more thunderstorms will come into play. And again, that's what you're seeing here. The model's picking up on localized showers and storms that it just forecasts. It's no telling whether or not it's going to be our backyard or not. We can hope if that were to come true, but I really would just say it's going to be scattered at best. So here's what the official forecast is for precipitation over the next 7 days. Just to kind of give you a sense of, how much rain are we talking about. So they're showing up to about a half an inch to maybe 3/4 of an inch is possible. We're going to hope. We're going to hope for some thunderstorms to really bring that moisture in here. Something else I'd like to show, though, overall. So we'll go back here a few frames and look at the precipitation. Let's look at the temperature kind of swings here for the next week just to kind of show you where we are. Temperature-wise, it's going to get really warm. Be very mild next week and above normal on the temperatures. So here we'll go into the future. So this is us today. We're about normal as we start off today. And then we kind of go a little bit above normal into the weekend. Then on Sunday, here's that cooler push that comes through. Cools us down, especially at night. But not super cold. I mean, we're talking like 5-10 degrees below normal. Not too dramatic, and that's fine. But here we are by Monday, already starting to warm up some. Of course, at night it's going to be cooler. And Tuesday we get well into the 80s, I'm certain. And then it's, later in the week of next week, possibly Thursday, Friday, that we get that front to move through and potentially knock the temperatures down a little bit. but very similar to now. Nothing too dramatic. And then finally, the front comes through, and we get a little cold pool in for the following weekend, Saturday and Sunday. That's a really cold shot if it does come. I mean, cool. I shouldn't say cold. Cold is not really on the table this time of year. A cool shot with temperatures maybe 15 degrees below normal. But we'll have to see if that comes true, because that's a really cold, chilly spot. That could mean temperatures at night could be interestingly low into the 30s possibly. But then, we'll have to see how things pan out. I'd say overall the trend is warmer than normal just based on what we're seeing here. So expect temperatures in the 80s next week. Some showers towards the end of next week and maybe cooling down pretty good next weekend. We'll have to see. All right, so look for showers, maybe some thunderstorms this evening. I think it looks severe at this point. We can hope for the thunderstorms because we get them more rain. And other than that, nothing else to share. Have a good Friday and an awesome weekend.